Hi, my name is Alieu Fofanah. So that's Alieu, not Alihu, not Alleluia, it's just Alieu. And I currently work for a large corporate called PwC, and I also run my own enterprise called Go Getters. Over the last 2.5 years, I've travelled across 15 countries, 8 in Africa, a few in South America. I've travelled across North America as well. And in that time, I've discovered many things. And today, I want to share with you a lot of the things which I've learned. That's a good question. What was my thought process? Did I always think I was going to be successful? Not really, actually. I guess, from me, it's been a case of I fake it until I make it. Literally. Because when I was growing up, I was never the smart person in class. I wasn't getting all the high grades. I was struggling, especially in my English class. Struggling, even with my grammar, even to today, I still struggle with certain things. So when I see other people who can eloquently articulate themselves in a certain way, when I read some of the things which they've written, I'm thinking, wow, you wrote that. You sound like you just stole it from a book, but you wrote that straight from your mind. That's amazing. I was never able to do that, and because of that, I never really always had the confidence to say that I can be successful in this world. But what I did have was to put to myself pretty much an illusion in my mind saying, even if I don't tangibly believe I can make it, I'm going to work so hard that even if I shoot for the stars, I'm still going to land somewhere decent, because there is no just falling down. So for me, it's always been a method for me to tell the world to say that I'm going to achieve a first-class degree. I'm going to work for the biggest company in the world. By 30, I'm going to be a millionaire. A lot of the time, it's not because I tangibly believe it is going to happen. It's just that I need to set a goal for myself which says that I'm working towards something which is shooting for the stars. And then once I start working towards that, rather I hit that or I land somewhere decent, so that way I'm not falling below. So when you think to yourself, can you do it? Even if you don't believe you can, work as hard as you can to try to make it happen. Because if you shoot and you try to make it happen, I mean really try to make it happen, then you don't know what the outcome's going to be. But once you just set yourself a goal which is easily attainable, which you feel is within your capabilities to achieve, then you're not really stretching yourself. You're not really seeing your potential. You're not really giving yourself a chance to grow and to learn and to really do things which are big. And that's the thing I've always done. I faked it until I made it, and I give myself the chance to grow and learn. You don't always need to believe, but just know you can work hard and learn and refine. And from that, you improve yourself beyond where you thought you could possibly be. Right now, I'm 27. By 2018, the 19th of the 1st, 2018, I say I want to be a millionaire. Is it going to happen? Lord knows I ain't got no money in my bank account right now. Lord knows. But what I do know is, my mindset says I'm going to work hard towards that goal. If I achieve it, amazing. If I don't, I would have stretched myself trying to achieve it, and I would have become a better version of myself. Now it's up to you. Do you want to live a life which is easy? Or do you want to live a life which you push the possibilities? I'm living a life where I push the possibilities. It's your choice. It was extremely challenging and demanding, because when we started the business, it was actually in second year of uni when I was looking for the placement. So I had this business, part-time job, looking for the placement, and I wanted to get a first in my second year. And in my second year, I got a first. I got a placement for PwC. We done 3 different events which were all profitable, and work was fine. So to juggle it, really I had to become an expert at managing my time. And that was basically having to plan ahead and having to work smart. So instead of going to my lectures and writing down all the notes which I needed to know, I knew I wasn't good at writing notes, and I knew I wasn't good at multitasking. So instead I'll coordinate different meetings with all the smartest people within those classes to have debates around the lectures. Because what I remember is not most of the time what I read. What I remember is what the conversations I have with people. And those conversations, when I'm in an exam or when I'm writing a coursework, that's what pops into my head, and that's the answers I can write down and articulate really well. And that's what led to me getting high grades within my second year of university. And of also running the business on the side, I wasn't doing it by myself. I had my co-founders, like I said, I had other individuals who are helping out with marketing. So it's creating a win-win with different people who are able to help you achieve the goal. Because at the end of the day, if you own 100% of one thing and you're pushing it by yourself, that's great. But I can own 10% of 10 things, which different people are helping me to push different things, and I still can earn quite a lot. So that was really my mantra in what I was doing. For me, it was, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So I always chose to go together, link up with the smartest people, bring co-founders on board, work smart, and also manage my time well. Whoa! Before I said I was going to get a first class degree. So first, the reason why I wanted to get a first class degree is because my mother, who had me at the age of 18, achieved herself a 2-1 degree the year before I graduated. So I wanted to make her proud because she made me proud, to say I could get a first class in honor of her name. Next, getting a first class degree, I found it difficult. Like I said, I've never been always the top person in any class, but I had set myself this challenge. And believe me, there had been so many times where I thought I wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. I wasn't going to achieve it. I would have got a 2-1 in this class, and another 2-1 in this class, and I start looking at the averages and start doing the maths and say, man, I need to get 80% in this, and maybe another 70% in this, just to get that first class degree. The thing which sets apart somebody who has that mindset which says I can't do it, and somebody who has that mindset which says I might not be able to do it, but I'm going to work towards it anyway. That's what made me win. There were times where I thought I couldn't do it, but I'm going to work hard anyway. There was times where it was 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning, I need to submit this coursework, and I thought to myself, man, I've got another 2,000 words to go. I don't even know how I'm going to articulate my conclusion. It might not even sound that great. I'm not even going to get a good grade from it. But I stayed up and I continued to do it, because at the end of the day, I had nothing to lose but to push to be as successful as it could have been. If I had just given up and said that, it's 4 a.m., I don't think this is good, it's probably not going to be a good grade anyway, I might as well just give it a little here and there and just submit as it is. Fine. But I never had that attitude. The attitude was to always do as best as I could. And that's what I've always pushed to do. See, it's funny, when people say obstacles and when people say challenges, what my mindset is, which sometimes is good and sometimes is not good, is I kind of view everything as an opportunity. I see every downfall as of a thing of now I'm free to do something else. So even if I have a lecturer who really doesn't like me that much, for me it's an opportunity for me to go and speak to other lecturers to see if I can change class or change what I need to do, because now there's a different opportunity for me to go down a new avenue. So in terms of obstacles, I really think that from the onset there needs to be a mentality thing of how you always see everything as a means to learning, as a means to trying something different, as a means to looking into new possibilities, rather than seeing it as a roadblock which is stopping you from achieving your goal. The end goal is the end goal, and you need to know what that is. The path of how you get to that end goal is different. You go right doesn't work out, then you cut to the left doesn't work out, then you go underground doesn't work out, then you hitchhike and you find somebody who can fly a plane and you go over. So for me, that's how I've always, I guess, viewed obstacles. It's just a way for me to improve and a way for me to keep on moving through.